Hey, so what do you actually do with all the free time that you have once you start outsourcing and systematizing more of your business? Well, that's often a difficult question because if you're watching this at this point in your business, you probably don't have a lot of free time. And the reason for that is that you designed it that way. Everything we do in our business is designed for a specific reason. And your job as the entrepreneur, the owner, the CEO, the founder, whatever it happens to be, is to create the systems. You find out what's working, like if a specific product is selling well, you create a system to sell it, and then your job is to pass off the system, to hire someone else to step in and run it for you. And when it comes to like online marketing and sales funnels, like the leverage that you can have with paid advertising, what happens is a lot of the time you'll have free time and you won't really know what to do. Like this actually happened yesterday, pretty early in the day. And I'm usually like wanting to be super productive at all hours just because dad always drilled into me like, do work, like all hours of the day, do work, do work, do work, do work, do work. You might be the same, you might not be the same, but the thing is, the idea is always the same. So I'm working with someone on a real estate course where he's an expert when it comes to flipping real estate properties. So what we've done is we're basically using the system that I use where we take a couple days and we film a ton of content. We just go crazy. Like we go to Google, we go to YouTube, we go to other people's courses, we review the stuff, kind of have an overall idea of what other people are creating and what's working. And also like finding the stuff that works on YouTube, like the keywords and things that people are searching for. And basically we spend hours, just chunking your time, like taking a couple hours here and there and dedicating it to one specific task. And in this case, it's shooting videos. So what we do is we shot videos. We just did a bunch of like 3 to 5 to 10 minute videos that are all gonna be free content for this course. And another day we did a lot of the paid content, the stuff that's behind the curtain, the things that we don't always give away for free because you can't give everything away for free. You have to have something to sell. But the idea of, chunking the time, taking this tons of content, like all these ideas, all these crazy ideas, and writing them down, getting very specific about them, and then just filming, just shooting the video, just shooting the video, just shooting the video, shooting the video. And yes, it gets repetitive. It's kind of boring if you look at it that way. But for me, it's fun. I love shooting videos because it's a great way to kind of like get a point across, and video can be leveraged into video, audio, blog posts, pictures, all kinds of things. I actually have another video all about how you can repurpose content that you shoot with video. I think there's like 8 different ways that I mentioned, but there's other ways that you can actually use video too. But that's besides the point. So once you start to build these systems, when these systems are set up, part of the system we use, the system that I've been using, is we create the content, we create the videos. And what happens? Well, like I have a nice camera. Like the camera here is a Canon G7X, and it's a great camera. Awesome for filming. I also have a Nikon D5100. It's like one of those big DSLR cameras, and I have an external mic and one of those top mics on it. So those are 2 high quality videos for creating content. That's why like the picture is clear. It might be a little glare right now. Like I'm gonna show you this. So I live on the beach and you can maybe see the sun is starting to set. But usually like this is the best time of day to shoot videos. You get that cool little like the half, maybe evil view of my face or whatever it is. But the idea of using a nice camera, spending one day to shoot a bunch of content and leveraging that content to basically have content for like 60 days, 90 days. If you do it right, you can spend like 2 days a month creating content, just like endless amounts of content, just shooting videos until you're too tired of shooting videos. And then what happens after that? Well, I'm not good at editing videos. My video editor is exceptional at it though. He does awesome work. And Ray, you're editing this right now, so thank you so much for doing this. You do great. Like I can't do any of the stuff you do. But the idea for you, the business owner, is if you are willing to put in the work to build the systems, like what I do is I take the raw footage and I share it with my video guy, and what he does is we've been working back and forth to see what I like and what I don't like, and then what he does is he adds a spin to it. And then if I like it, I tell him that yes, that's a good thing, we should do more of that. If I don't like it, we change it a little so that we work together, we build the system together. And what happens is I shoot the videos, and then what do? Well, I can go sit on the couch or I can go watch sunset. and I send it off to Ray. And Ray does what he does best, which is the getting the video and turning it into a masterpiece. Like, I don't know half the stuff he does, what programs he uses, any of that, and I don't need to. The same is true with you. You don't need to know what the other expert is doing. If you can shoot a video that explains your process, and it can be anything, and this might sound a little crazy, but it literally can be anything. Like, if you can create a system around something, then you can hand off that system to someone else to do, and then you can focus on other things. And when this happened to me yesterday, I was kind of at one of those like burnout stages where I was just like, I'm really tired. I don't want to do anything. And I was trying to think of the things that I needed to do, and there was nothing. Like, everything that I needed to do for the week was pretty much done. And at that point, my brain kicks in where my dad comes back in like, I should be working, like you should be working. So I kind of didn't know what to do. So I sat on the couch and my girlfriend and I ate popcorn and watched Netflix, which is perfectly fine. Like, I built a system to run. Once I pass things off, then someone else can step in and do that. And if you need to learn how to do that in your business, I want to help. Like, that's it. Like, I want to be able to help you because I've picked up a ton of stuff over the last 10 years of doing this. One funny thing that you might get a kick out of. I didn't tell my parents this until after I graduated college because I wasn't sure how they would react. But during college, I guess I'm lazy by nature. I guess efficient is a better term. But I don't like doing research for topics that I'm not interested in. And when it came to college, I'm not too interested in a lot of the stuff that they teach in these classes. So what I did was I got on, I don't even remember what site it was. It's besides the point. This was like 9 years ago. And what I did was I paid $20 for someone to do like 30 or 40 pages of research for a term paper that I was writing. For me, like, it was $20. Sure, it was a lot of money at the time. $20 to a college kid is a lot more than $20 to like an established business person like you or me. But what I did was, instead of doing all the research and going to the library and like hating myself, I sold some stuff. I think I sold something on like Craigslist for like 50 bucks. And I took the profits from that to pay the outsourcer for all the research. This was the first time that I really got into the idea of outsourcing and kind of letting someone else do things for me. And it turns out that this is like a common thing for management or CEOs or like founders. You have to switch, like it happens. And then you notice that, oh, like, yeah, this is how businesses run. Like, someone can do a skill, you can hire them, and then they can fulfill on the skill for you while you go do other things. And what I did was I went and did other things that I could make more than $20 with. I mean, for that term paper, it probably would have taken me 20 hours to do all the research because I didn't like it. So I'd probably go to the library and I'd like get on Facebook or something, or I'd like Google how big can a coconut get, or something random, like something to just basically waste time. So the way I look at it is, if I can do something that covers the cost of the employee, the outsourcer, the worker, like whatever it happens to be, I'm going to do that because I understand like the free time that it'll give me more than covers the expense of hiring someone to do it. So if you're struggling with like the systems in your business, I know a lot of people do. A lot of the people I speak to and help, they're like stuck on things and they don't know what it actually is that they need to do. So usually when I get on a call with them, we like kind of, talk back and forth just like we're doing right now, getting to know each other. And what happens is I can help identify the things that are like the sticking points, the things that, like, why are you doing this? Someone else could be doing this, or, basically like holding up a mirror. This is a hand, that's not a mirror. But holding up a mirror and kind of letting someone reflect back on what they're doing and, guiding them towards finding a solution to what their problem is. So if you want to talk about that, you're going to be on Facebook right now, I hope. I'll probably put this video up on YouTube too. So if you're watching this on YouTube, so it's going to be in the first comment where you can actually message my Facebook fan page, and it's going to be automated chat bot, but it's a way for you to reach out to me to let me know that you're interested. And then I'll see the message. There's, I think, 2 or 3 simple questions in there that will help me better be prepared for when we actually talk. But then we'll be able to schedule something and talk and figure out how I can help you with systematizing your business more so that you can watch sunset and enjoy yourself. You're a business owner, you should be doing that. That's it for this video. Thank you so much. The link is going to be in the comments down below so that you can actually do this. So instead of wasting any more time and wondering what to do next, the thing you should be doing next is clicking the button down below. I'll see you over there.